Friend, this is Rick Renner, and today I'm sitting in our studio in Moscow, and if you look behind me, you see those funny letters on the screen? That is the name Renners in Russian, and today I'm getting ready to film our Russian TV program called Renners, and it's me, Paul, Philip, Joel. We do 4 nights a week, then Denise does 3 nights a week with the boys' wives, Ella, Paulina, and Olya. And these programs go all over the world on 5 different satellites. But today, before we got started, I wanted to answer a Bible question which someone sent me on Facebook. And they asked me, who are the 2 women in Philippians chapter 4, verse 2? The verse says, I beseech Euodias and beseech Syntyche that they be of the same mind in the Lord. And I know that every time people read about those ladies, they wonder, who in the world were these 2 ladies? Well, let me help you. This really is good insight into Paul's relationships with people, because these are what we would call nicknames. These were names that he gave these ladies. We don't know their real names. We don't really know who they were, but we know what Paul thought about them. For instance, when he says, I beseech Euodias, that's a compound of 2 Greek words. The word eu, which means wonderful or swell, the word odos, which is the word for a road. When you put the 2 words together, it becomes the word euodias, which means good traveler. Good traveler. We would call it a happy camper. So Paul is referring to some woman who has been a participant in his ministry, and he has nicknamed her good traveler, or I beseech our happy camper. We really don't know who she was. Then the second woman was called Syntyche, which is the Greek word intercessor. So whoever this woman was, she had played some kind of role of intercessory ministry in Paul's ministry. So when he refers to these 2 women, he uses by names or nicknames to refer to them, which really shows us that Paul had cool relationships with people. He called them by nicknames. So he really says, I beseech, the Greek word parakaleo, which means I beg, I plead, come on. I'm beseeching with our happy camper and with our intercessor that they be of the same mind. And what I was thinking was about our different roles in life. Paul saw one woman as a happy camper. Can anybody call you a happy camper? He looked at someone else who traveled with him, or someone that was somehow involved in his ministry, that he depended on so much that he nicknamed her our intercessor. And he said, hey guys, come on. We've done so much together. It's time for you to be of the same mind. Put aside your differences, get along with each other. And I was just thinking, I wonder how people would nickname me. I wonder if the Apostle Paul was writing about me, what would he call me? What would people call you? Would they call you a blessing? Would they call you a happy camper? Would they call you an intercessor? Would they call you a grief? Would they call you a burden? Or would they say, wow, I love that happy camper. That is an amazing thing. And now for 2,000 years, Paul's feelings about these 2 women, this happy camper, this good traveler, and this intercessor, we've been reading about them for 2,000 years. What would people write about you? That's something for you to think about today.